Okay, so welcome back once again, guys. Now we talked about multiple different kind of a join operation. Now here I'm going to do what? So I'm going to take a multiple table, and with respect to a multiple table, I'm going to show you a different kind of a example. So let's try to understand that how we can try to involve a multiple table over here and then perform a join operation. So let me share my screen. I believe it's visible. Now, so there is a use case, right? Because see, everything is like driven by the use cases at the end of the day. So there is a use case for me, and someone is asking me to pull basically a customer detail, right? A customer detail, maybe a customer name. Someone is asking me to pull out the customer name from the customer table, and then the order ID from the order table, that what this customer has basically ordered, right? And then what product customer has ordered. So obviously that product will be available here inside the product table, what product, but that should be coming through a order detail, because order detail table will be having an idea that, okay, so this customer, for this particular order ID which is attached to the customer, so they have ordered this particular product. So here we have to involve a customer table, we have to involve a order table, we have to involve a order detail table, and we have to involve a product table. So if I'm going to involve all of these four table, right? If I'm going to involve all of these four table, then only I will be able to get my required data, which is a customer detail, maybe a customer name or email ID, what order ID that customer had, and what kind of a product basically customer has ordered, what was a quantity of that product customer has ordered, and what was the unit price, or many things, right? Many things. So here I have to involve a multiple table altogether, and this is where joining a multiple table comes into a picture. So let's try to solve this problem, but in a step by step manner, one thing at a time. Yeah. So here what I will do is, so first of all, I'll try to go from a customer table to the order table. Yeah. Customer table to the order table, that okay. So what is a common thing between a customer table and an order table? So let's try to write down that. So select star from customers, customers, alias is equal to C. Okay, this name is correct. So let's start from customer C. And here, so what I can do is I can try to perform inner join operation, so that I will be able to fetch a data that, okay, fine, this was the customer and there is a order ID. So inner join with orders table, right? Orders table O, let's suppose orders table O on what? So on, maybe on, I can try to write down over here that C dot customer underscore ID is equals to order table dot customer underscore ID. Yeah. So based on that, it is going to give me a data. It is going to give me a data. There is a mistake. CUS customer ID. Okay, so this is going to give me a data. So related to what? So this is going to give me all the data from the customer table, and the respective order it is going to give it to me. Fine. So respective order ID I'm able to get, or respective order. So whatever like customer has ordered, I can try to fetch it. Maybe this so much of data is overwhelming. So what we can do is we can try to maybe filter some of the data. So instead of selecting all the data, I can try to select maybe just C dot customer name, and then O dot from order table. So ORDER underscore order ID I can try to select, only order ID, and maybe order date I can try to select. Yeah. So just try to select only this much. There is again the mistake. C dot customer name. What was the error? So customer name order unknown column order. Okay. So order date, I think that was a column name. So ORDER underscore date. Yeah. So order date. Now it's correct. Execute. So fine, customer name I'm able to get, right? So these are the customers, and they have basically done some sort of a order. So order ID I'm able to fetch, and this was the order date that I'm able to fetch. Fine. Now this is not my final requirement, by the way. So I have more requirements, right? I have more requirements. So now whatever data which I'm able to get out of this one, whatever data which I'm able to get out of this one, right? So I wanted to even know that what kind of a product that they have ordered. Yeah, what kind of a product that they have basically ordered. And that is available where? So that is available inside the order detail table, right? That is available inside the order detail table. At least product ID is available, so I can try to do the mapping in a later stage. So product ID is available inside the order detail table. So I'm able to reach out here till order table. Now from order table, so I have to find out some of the order detail, that what was the order quantity, or maybe what was the like unit, like a price of the order that some customer has placed. And then eventually what product, right? I would like to like get even a product name with respect to the customer. So here with this data, I can try to perform again inner join operation. So with the same data, right, I'm trying to perform again inner join operation. And this time I'm going to call order details table as OD, let's suppose as OD over here. And on order table, right? Order table. So O dot order ID is equals to OD dot order ID, so that I will be able to map this order table and the order detail table with respect to order ID, right? So here now if I'm going to execute, and then I can try to showcase some of the data. So I can try to maybe showcase OD dot quantity inside this order details. There is a QUNTITY, yeah, quantity. Fine. So order quantity. So here I'm able to get a order quantity, that okay, so this customer has order ID this one, order date this one, and this was the quantity which is coming from where? Which is coming from basically order detail table, because inside the order detail table quantity is available. Even if I would like to like print maybe a unit price, this is becoming big. So order detail dot unit underscore price, yeah, unit underscore price. So even if I would like to fetch a unit price, so I will be able to get it. But okay, so from like a customer table to order detail table, I'm able to reach out. Now eventually I have to reach out to the product table. I have to even involve a product name. So now I have a order detail table involved right over here. So order detail table, and inside order detail table I have what? So I have basically product ID. Inside order detail table I have product ID. So if I'm going to do a inner join operation with order detail table and product ID, I will be able to get my data, right? So again, in the same query, what I can do is I can try to write inner join what? So inner join basically products as P, maybe I can try to write on what? So order detail dot product ID is equals to P dot product ID. So now this mapping is done, and if I have to print something means so something from my like product table. So maybe I would like to print a P dot product name from the product table, PRODUCT product name. Yeah. So now this is going to give me a product name as well, that this customer has ordered this ID on this date with this quantity with this price, and this was the product name. Basically this is the product name. So in this case you must have observed that I have ended up involving 4 tables, right? I have ended up involving 4 tables. So customer table, order detail table, and a product table. And finally by combining all of these table, I am able to fetch this data, right? So this is how we can try to write join multiple tables, by the way, based on my requirement. So one by one, I will start solving the problem in a step by step manner, as simple as that. Yeah. And now, so someone is asking me a question that try to show the campaign. Yeah, try to show the campaign. Again, another question on the same part. So try to show me the campaign, the lead that campaign has generated and any kind of order which has been generated by these campaigns. Means, so someone is asking me a question that try to give me the campaign, all the campaign, a lead that campaign has generated, yeah, campaign has generated, and eventually, right, and eventually if there was some order, right, there was some order which was basically placed from the campaign, campaign lead that we have generated so far. So okay, I can try to solve that problem as well. So maybe I can close this part and I can try to solve that problem. So here I have already written the query. So maybe I can try to just give you the explanation. It's not very tough at all. So here we are trying to call a campaign table, yeah, campaign table, and we are trying to do a left join, means it is going to showcase everything from the campaign table, yeah, and we are going to do a left join with respect to the lead table. Now I'm going to select just this one and then execute. Oh, so order O I have to remove, otherwise it will not be able to recognize. Okay. Now just select this much and execute. So this part of the query, the highlighted part of the query, so as you can see, it is trying to give me everything from the campaign table. Yeah. So all the campaign name it is trying to give it to me. And then it is giving me a lead name. It is giving me the status of the lead. Okay. Now with this data, with this information that I'm able to receive, again, I'm trying to perform a left join, means keep all of these things. What is the meaning of this? Keep all of these things and then try to fetch some of the information from the order table. This is what it means. Try to fetch all the information from some of the table. And what information? So these information, try to fetch it from the table. So here, right? So here it is trying to give you all the campaign name, all the lead name, all the status, and from these campaign, so like from Spring Promotion campaign, so this was the lead, and then they have placed order number like 2, then 1, and then 2. So this is something that they have placed. Now from this this particular campaign, so we are able to generate this particular order, and from this last campaign that we have, so there is no order that we are able to generate. Yeah, from this webinar series, there is no order that we are able to generate. So each and every information I am able to see it inside my record. So again over here, so I am trying to involve a multiple table. So one is a campaign table, one is a lead table, and one is a order table. And based out of that, so I'm trying to fetch the information. So hope all of you are able to understand how to involve a multiple tables and then how to write the queries. Again, guys, writing a SQL is very logical. You have to understand the problem statement. You have to break it down into a small part, and then you will start writing a query. This is how we all write a SQL query. So yes, and everything is going to come from the practice, a heavy practice, right? So more problem you will see, more problem you will solve, more things you will be able to learn and you will be able to do. As simple as that. So with that, thank you so much everyone. Take care and see you again in my next lecture.